to join me tonight. This is Dan. Hello, everyone. Welcome to join us tonight. And this is Dan from GoEast. And today we're going to celebrate 中秋节, the Mid-Autumn Festival together. So I know it's not Mid-Autumn Festival yet. It's going to be next week. It's going to be on next Friday. But we started this event early because we want to give you some insights of 中秋节 so you can share with your friends and family. So today we're going to help you to learn about some traditions about 中秋节 and the origins, of course, and also we will share a love story between Chang'e and Hou Yi. This is a very classic story for this Mid Autumn Festival, and I think every Chinese know this story. So today I will tell this story to you guys as well. As you all know, like for a lot of Chinese holidays, there's a story behind it. So today we're going to share this story with you guys. Oh, I see a lot of people are here. 欢迎你 Lily. ，Lily 你在荷兰，荷兰人。你好，Lily，欢迎你，Welcome。And today we're going to start our event. And also, please feel free to give us a like so more people will see us so they can join us as well. And also, you can share this event with your friends. And please feel free to ask any questions you have during this event, so I will answer it, and we have some teachers here as well, so they will help to answer the questions. All right, without further ado, and we will start today's event. And we're going to celebrate 中秋节, Mid-Autumn Festival. And actually, this English Mid-Autumn translated perfectly with Chinese. So Chinese 中秋节, 中 means middle, and 秋 means autumn. So 节 is festival. So 中秋节 is Mid-Autumn Festival. And for this festival, why do we have 中秋节? So there are two main origins of this holiday. So today we're going to take a look at it. So first, it's a feng shou. It's a harvest celebration. Feng shou. Feng means prosperous, and shou means to receive, to get, to harvest. So feng shou means like you harvest a lot, so it's like a good year. So harvest celebration is one of the main reasons. Uh, because also this mid autumn festival, 中秋节, is of course it is one of the most important traditional Chinese holiday, and it falls on the 15th of the 8th month of the lunar calendar. So 15th day of the 8th month in the of the lunar calendar. Now I'm sharing some information with you guys because later we will have some quiz prepared for you guys. So for this quiz, if you are the first to get all the answer correct, we will have some reward for you. So you will get 2 free one-on-one lessons with a GoEast teacher. So pay attention to the information that might help later. All right, so we talked about because like most traditional Chinese holidays, the date is lunar calendar. So every year it kind of changes. So this year it falls on the 20. Let me take a look. This year falls on the 29th of September, which means on the lunar calendar is the 15th day of the 8th month. So, which actually usually it falls on the September or October, if possible, in these 2 months, and that's and also it's also marks the end of the autumn harvest season. So it's a time for the farmers to celebrate and give thanks to a bountiful harvest. So this is um, this is one of the origins because the seasonal, because it's the end of the autumn harvest. So people celebrate. So that's one reason. And also, well, the other reason is 祭月, the moon worship. Yeah, so this is also very important, but because over time this festival become like associated with the moon worship. Because Chinese has a long history of moon worship. And during this festival, people like traditionally like gather together to appreciate the beauty of the full moon, and also the round shape, because Chinese people love round shape, because round shape is of the full moon is a symbol like of unity and family reunion in Chinese culture. So these are the two main origins of the Mid Autumn Festival. Yeah. So, and also, if you guys like you had any experience had like with Mid Autumn Festival, you can share with us. See if you have like some special experience, or you find something a little bit confusing, you can share in the comment section. So when I see it, I will try to answer it. All right, so these are the origins of the Mid Autumn Festival. Like we said before, like at the beginning of this event, like most of Chinese traditional holidays or festivals, there are always a story behind it. And for this Mid Autumn Festival, there is a love story behind it. And this love story is between Hou Yi and Chang'e. So it's also a love story. So here we go. I will share the story with you guys. It's a really nice and touching story. So uh, without further ado, let's get started. So the story of Chang'e and Hou Yi actually is one of the most famous legend associated with the Mid Autumn Festival, and Chang'e actually is the moon goddess. And there are so many versions, because over centuries there are many versions of the story. But I will tell you the one of the most well-known story of version. So the story actually happened in like long time ago in the ancient times. There were like not just one sun, but 10 suns in the sky. And because when you have 10 suns in the sky, people are suffering because of the heat and the hardship of people. So there's a hero called Hou Yi. He is a very skilled archer, and he has his like if in the picture he has his arch and arrows. He just aimed at the nine suns, because actually the gods in the heaven, they try to talk to the suns and try to talk to them, like maybe they can disappear, they can like take turns to appear every day, but they didn't want to. They want to show up, 10 suns show up all together. So how the gods cannot like reason with the sons. So Hou Yi, the skilled archer, so he took his archer and arrows and shot nine suns out of them. So there will be only one sun left in the sky. So he saved the day and leave only one sun to provide the warmth and the light. So as a reward for his bravery, the god give him from like this picture. Hou Yi was given a elixir of immortality. So, however, but he didn't, because if he take this elixir, and he will be immortal, and he will be, if he spend like a long time enough, he will eventually be a god. So but he has a wife which he loves dearly, which is Chang'e, and he doesn't want to leave her alone. So he entrusted the elixir to her. So he just give this to Chang'e, and Chang'e want to hide it in the treasure box on the dressing table. And but there's there is he's like a master. He is very skilled archer, so he has a lot of apprentice. So one of his apprentice actually saw that Chang'e put this elixir away in her treasure box on the dressing table. So he got greedy. He wanted to take this elixir for himself so he can be immortal. But he didn't do it right away. But after a few days, like Hou Yi took his apprentices like to go out for a hunt. So and this apprentice called Peng Meng. Yeah, this is the guy Peng Meng. Uh, who he pretend to be sick. So and he stayed behind. He didn't like go hunting with them. So Peng Meng actually broke into their house like secretly, and Chang'e was so scared, and he wants to force Chang'e to hand over elixir. So Chang'e knew that if she cannot fight Peng Meng back, and so at this moment he knows Peng Meng is not the righteous guy, so he cannot just give him the medicine of immortality. So he at this that moment he had to take it herself. So she took it, and suddenly she started to float. And he took the elixir, and she started to float, and she floated through the window, and going like just going up and up. And but she was there like holding her rabbit. She has a pet rabbit, actually. So she was holding that pet rabbit with her, and uh, she was floating into the sky. And she because she felt so sad because she's going to leave her beloved husband Hou Yi alone on earth. But she has to float up to the heaven. But she didn't want to go be so far away from Hou Yi. So she decided not to fly so far away. So she chose to land on the moon, which is the closest to be closest into the world, and the Hou Yi. And so Chang'e now is on the moon and being immortal. So in the evening, so Hou Yi went to the sky and being immortal. And in the evening, Hou Yi came back and returned home, and the maids cried and told them what happened during the day. So Hou Yi was very frightened and furious. So he drew his sword and went to find Peng Meng and try to kill him. And Peng Meng, of course, he's already gone. He escaped, and Hou Yi was like so angry, and he like really he screamed, and he was chasing the sun. He was so sad. And at this time when he looked up at the sky, and when he realized he couldn't chase the moon, so he looked up at the moon in the sky, and he found that the moon was like um very bright today. And also, and he saw the light, like a swaying figure, like look like Chang'e on the moon. So this is the story of Chang'e and Hou Yi. They become apart, and on this day they honor each other. They miss each other, and we honor the love story of them, because Hou Yi was a hero and Chang'e is a goddess in the on the moon. So she's also blessing all of us. So that's why we have this. This is one story of the Mid Autumn Festival. Yeah. Oh, I see a comment says 老师，请您给我们中秋节常用中秋节的词语啊，很好，好的，我们接下来会讲中秋节的一些 traditions，一些传统。哦，we're going to talk about some traditions，然后我们会有一些中秋节的词语。Okay, and also we will have some words for 中秋节。 Okay, so I'm also very curious about you, about the all the viewers here. Have you ever celebrated 中秋节 with a Chinese family or with your Chinese friends? You can also share with me in the chat section and comment section so we can see like how is your experience with 中秋节. All right, so the next part we're going to talk about traditions. 中秋节的传统 traditions. So, before we get into the traditions, and I'm curious if you guys know what are the traditions of 中秋节. So, what are your experience like with 中秋节? On 中秋节, what do we do? Hmm. Yeah, please feel free to share your answers with me or share your ideas and opinions with me. That would be fine. Yeah. All right. So you can type your answers and I will just keep going and I will come back to the comment section. All right. So the first tradition, because it's a Mid-Autumn Festival and the Hou Yi and Chang'e story is also about the moon, right? Yeah. So the moon is very important in this 中秋节. Uh, so the first part, first tradition actually is family reunion. Why is family reunion is very important for this holiday? So before that, I would like to talk about one thing, which is first enjoy the full moon. Uh, the full moon is actually as in Chinese culture, the full moon represents unity, harmony, and completeness. Because the moon, when the full moon is the shape is round, and it's also often used as a symbol, like for family reunions and fulfillment. So and because Chinese it's called 圆满 yuan is circle, man is full. Actually, this word together means completeness and wholeness. I will type the word here in the chat section. It's called yuan man. Yeah. So this one, Chinese people believe in completion and fullness, and the round shape, like just represents that, symbolize it. Okay, yuan man, wholeness. All right. So I will send it in the chat section. So 圆满. So the full moon actually is just not it's just a symbol and represents 团圆, like 团圆. 团圆 means family reunion. Okay, 团圆. Mm. So, because this holiday is on the 15th, on 15th of every month on lunar calendar. So when you look up at the sky, so the moon is always full. Yeah. So like uh, on 15th or 16th, the moons are really, really round. It's a full moon. So you can also check the lunar calendar if you want to look like a round moon. Check the lunar calendar, see when is the you can see the full moon on 15th. And also the next tradition is 吃月饼 eating the moon cake. 月饼 is the moon cake. So let's break this word. 月 means the moon, 月亮, and the 饼 means pancake, right? So 月饼 together it means moon cake. Oh, I see. Oh, I see the words from from Lily, right? Lily 说家人吃喝 ah yeah, that's basically almost for every holiday. Yeah. So 吃喝 is always there, but there are few big holiday like festivals in China that it symbolizes the family reunion. Except this Mid-Autumn Festival 中秋节除了中秋节 and also 春节 It's also another day for family reunion. So not many festivals represent has the tradition of family reunion 团圆, but Mid Autumn Festival and the 春节 are the two biggest. All right. So the mooncake, 你们吃过月饼吗？你们吃过月饼吗? Have you ever eaten mooncake before? 有没有吃过月饼? And for 月饼, there are so many different types. We have Jiangsu, like Jiangsu styles, and we have Guangdong styles, and we have like various styles of making mooncakes. And there are so many feelings in the mooncakes. As you can see, like mooncakes, they have like a crust on the outside and different feelings on the inside. So if you have ever tried a mooncake, you can share your what have you tried? Did you like it? Because I know that in modern days, like a lot of younger generation, they don't like mooncakes that much anymore because mooncakes are very sweet, very oily, and they think it's not a very healthy food to eat. But so that means normally people don't really on the other days people don't eat mooncakes like for like snack or for a symbol. So most people just eat mooncakes on Mid Autumn Festival, and they're always when we talk about 端午节, the Dragon Boat Festival, when we talk about the Lantern Festival in China, like we always have a fight about like in the from the south part of China and north part of China. When there's a traditional food, there always a fight. So the south, like they're always fighting for like what kind of do like sweet or salty. This is always a fight with traditional food. Like for example, like in for mooncakes. For people who come from the south part of China, they have a lot of salty, like with meat or with some pickled veggies, like these kind of salty mooncakes. Yeah, but for the north part of China, people only eat sweet ones. Yeah, from the south they put meat, pickled veggies. They also put a lot of egg yolk in it, so it can be it's kind of salty. And in the north part, people have like paste, and they have sesame, they have nuts with sugar. Yeah, everything is sweet. So that's the difference between the south and north. Remember, there always a fight on the internet about should it be salty or should it be sweet. All right, so that's the this part for the mooncakes. And also, as you can see, the mooncakes are round as well, because the round shape is like a symbol across the whole festival. So the moon is round, the mooncake is round, and like even Chinese people like round tables, like in the pictures, right? All right. So their other traditions would be this is very nice traditions, but this is not like a nationwide. But in some areas, this is very popular. Uh, so this is a type of flower that blossoms in autumn. So this flower is called osmanthus. In Chinese, it's called 桂花. Yeah, the smell, the fragrance of this mooncake is of these flowers are so good. Yeah, so people like they blossoms in the autumn. That's why people like take this flower as a symbol of autumn. So people use a lot of osmanthus like to make the like we use these osmanthus to make wine. They can be like a garnishing on dishes or on desserts, and also it can be like a part of the dish. Like you can eat these flowers. Yeah. So and also they also because they blossoms in the autumn, so they become like a symbol for autumn and mid autumn festival. And these if you if you ever tried these kind of uh osmanthus wine, 桂花酒, yeah, you would know like the smell and the taste from this wine is amazing. Yeah, it's really amazing. And also the next part is we talked about enjoy the full moon. That is very, very important for this holiday. Yeah, and also for this we have a tradition to light up the lanterns, to light up the lanterns. Yeah, so people prepare like lanterns and make wishes. Traditional like lanterns are made of papers. But in modern days it can be like made of various materials like plastic. Even some people make the lanterns with fruits, veggies, like they use orange peels, or they can use those pomelo peels. Yeah, even pumpkin, those can be like also like the materials for the Mid Autumn Festival, for the lanterns. Yeah. All right. So, and also, there's a story that I would love to tell you guys. It's about the family reunion. Yeah, because like everything here in the around this Mid Autumn Festival, we love the round shapes in it, and I want to share a story that why is this Mid Autumn Festival becomes this family reunion festival, because like it has this actually is originated during the Tang Dynasty. Tang Dynasty, there's an emperor called Tang Xuanzong. Tang Xuanzong, the emperor, and he hosted like a grand celebration to honor the moon. Uh, it's the moon worship, and also he encouraged all the officials who attend to this celebration to return home at one point to celebrate this Mid Autumn Festival with their families. So this that's like time and after time, like this day has become not just like a celebration, it also becomes like a family reunion, because like this is like a historical side of this holiday. All right. So, and after this story, and I see that some people commented with the. I'm still curious. Like, have you ever tried? Like, what was your experience with the Mid Autumn Festival? And also, I wanted to know that if you tried mooncakes before. And for mooncakes, like we talked about, there are different flavors. Yeah. How many of you guys are in China? You can type if you're in China. You can type in the chat box. You can tell me that you're in China, and you also can share where are you from in the chat box. Yes. So, like for me, I currently live in Shanghai. Yeah, I'm living in Shanghai. So the holiday vibe is already around the corner, because there are so many shops and supermarkets, even restaurants. They started to sell Mid Autumn Festival food, and also mooncakes in the supermarkets, and the restaurants they opened like for booking the tables for the Mid Autumn Festival. Family dinners. So, yeah, this is the vibe of this Mid Autumn Festival. All right. So, let me know what is your favorite mooncake flavor, or what is your favorite traditions of this Mid Autumn Festival. Hmm. Or do you guys have any questions if you want me to help to answer? You can also type in the chat box. Let me know if you want me to help with some questions and answers. If there's anything else that you would like to know, and if you want to know what other traditions that Chinese people have during this holiday, you can share in the you can ask in the chat box. Hmm. Oh, I see that so far everyone's good with the this event. Not many questions so far. All right, no problem. And I want to share some my quiz with you guys. See if you can get the answers. You can get the answer. Who can get the answers first? Then you will get the link. You can get the 2 free trial lessons with us. All right. So I will share the link with you guys. Let's see who can get the. Hmm. So you can click into the chat in the link in the chat box, and you can feel free to do the quiz, and you can have this you can win a prize. Hmm. All right, so the next part, we will do a quick Q&A session. I'm wondering if you guys have any questions that you have. Oh, I see so far we're good with the questions. All right. All right. Uh, I hope everyone enjoyed this event, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to GoEast, and you can. I will share a link so you can chat with us and find if you have if you are interested in learning some Chinese with us, and I will share the uh, free trial lesson link with you guys. All right. Thank you guys for coming tonight, and we will have our event next week on Instagram. So you can find Go East on Instagram, and we will have our next event on Instagram. If you're interested in finding us, please follow us on Instagram. And if you want to learn more, just book a trial lesson or a meeting through the link I sent in the chat box. And see you next week. 再见，谢谢大家，中秋快乐！中秋快乐！再见。